Part 3, the Progen 2. Now that the PERL is up and running, we'll get the brains of the operation working so you can start making use of the device. The brain of the device is the Progen 2, which you should now have in front of you. We'll be using a few terms that may differ based on your area, so please listen carefully to avoid confusion. We'll be discussing the pound key, which was referred to in some areas as the hash key or the number sign. We'll also talk about the star key, which is referred to in some areas as the asterisk. As you use the Progen, there are two main considerations. Firstly, the device will generally walk you through the appropriate steps and tell you what your choices are. Secondly, if you make a mistake, you can push the star key twice to start again. So to get things going, push 1 on the keypad, which selects the run mode. Instructions will scroll across the screen to input the number of the bank you want to use. A bank is simply the set of instructions that have been pre-programmed into your Progen. You have a list of these banks in your Protocols and Guidelines manual, so you can choose which are the most relevant for you. Advanced users can also program their own customized protocols into the Progen's banks. For now, we'll enter 2-1 to start with Bank 21. Our general wellness program. The pound key is used like the enter key on a computer to confirm the information on the monitor is correct and to move to the next step. If you don't agree with what's on the screen, simply enter the numbers you do want, as they'll replace what's on the screen. If you haven't already done so, push the pound key to move to the next step. The Progen will ask which level of the protocol to start with. Push pound to start at level 1. Higher levels are simply a later point in the bank, which can be used if you stop a program early or want to restart at the same point later. You can split a bank, such as Bank 21, in half, letting the Progen run until it reaches level 10, then running from level 11 to level 21 later in the day. The Progen will now ask you if you'd like to run an additional bank by pressing 1. This would add a second program that would run if the first finished. You can add as many banks as you like, pressing 1 each time to add another. For this tutorial, we'll only run the single bank, so press 2 for no. The Progen will now ask you if you'd like it to beep when done. This will alert you every time the frequency changes, and will give you a single long beep at the end of the bank. This can be as frequently as every 10 seconds, so for this tutorial, choose 2 for no. When you press 2, the tube will automatically fire up. The Progen is now running the bank you chose at the starting level you selected. Well done. You're officially up and running with your PERL and your Progen. Congratulations. Note that this particular program will run for 90 minutes from start to finish. If you're using the Progen with the PERL, at this point, you'll see the pulsing glow of magenta light swirl through the tube, which will change in shape as the frequencies from the Progen change. Shortly after the final bank you selected completes, the plasma tube will shut down on its own. A few minutes later, the PERL power will shut down. If you need to pause the Progen 2, such as to answer the door, just hit the star key on the Progen. To resume, hit the pound key. If you wanted to exit the program, you could hit the star key twice. We won't exit right now, we'll just let the Progen continue to run. You can now relax and let the Progen run until it completes the bank that you selected. Thank you for purchasing from Resonant Light Technology. We hope you enjoy your products for many years to come. Available add-ons and other products can be found at resonantlight.com. Remember to read your operations manual. There's more information and details that'll help you get more from your devices.